There are seasons in life when God feels silent. When we pray, but the answers seem far away. This is the story of a boy who discovered something incredible. God is still speaking, even when the world around you goes quiet. Samuel was just a child. He wasn't a priest. He wasn't a prophet. He was simply a boy serving under Eli in the temple. But in those days, the voice of God was rare. Visions were uncommon. The people had drifted. Even Eli, the old priest, struggled to hear God anymore. Yet Samuel had a heart that was still open. The night came. The temple grew silent. Only the gentle crackle of the lamp filled the air. And suddenly, a voice cut through the silence. "Samuel, Samuel." Samuel sat up. He thought it was Eli calling him. He ran to the old priest and said, "Here I am. You called me." But Eli shook his head. "I didn't call you. Go back and lie down." Samuel returned, confused, but obedient. Moments later the voice came again. "Samuel." He hurried to Eli a second time. Still, Eli said, "My son, I did not call you." Samuel returned to his bed, his heart beating. Something unusual was happening, but he didn't understand it yet. For the third time the voice called his name. "Samuel." The boy ran to Eli again. And this time, Eli stopped. A realization slowly came over him. After years of silence, after so long without hearing from God, the Lord was calling the boy. Eli leaned close and said, "Samuel, go lie down. And if he calls again, say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" Samuel returned to his bed. The room was still, almost holy. Then, suddenly, the Lord came and stood there. Not in fire, not in thunder, not with shaking earth. Just a gentle, intimate call. "Samuel, Samuel." The child whispered, trembling, "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." And in that moment, God poured his word into a young heart. A message, a destiny, a calling that would one day lead a nation back to him. Samuel grew to become one of Israel's greatest prophets. Not because he was strong, not because he was important, but because he listened. And now the question comes to us, if God called your name tonight, would you recognize his voice? Would you pause, quiet your heart, and say like Samuel did, "Speak, Lord. I am listening." Because God still speaks. The real question is, are we listening?